We are gonna try something new tonight, and I'm gonna do a commentary as we go through a few laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll start off here with a GT80 M3 coming out of the pits like a bat out of hell. And here we go around the inside of the Roval and trying to take an outside line here. This was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a hot summer July day at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So the tires were already hot. I'm driving a 2024 BMW M4 Competition running on Bridgestone RE71 RS's 19-inch square 285s on Apex wheels. Running, drawing a blank on my brake pads here. Paget RSL 29s. So anyway, here we go around the oval. Here, still warming up the tires. Pretty intimidating here, coming around this corner at 110. The pavement here turns, gets kind of slick. Alright. So, not gonna lie, that wall right there just really freaked me out. And I know I was leaving time on the table by keeping the car to left, but this is not something I want to wreck and put into the wall. Alright, here we're coming up on Mario Kart. I think that's an Exo set. I feel like this is the most intimidating turn with the wall there, and then you got the NASCAR wall here to enter the oval. Gonna pass that Exo set. It's probably the fastest part of the course here. Most of the track here is quite bumpy, as you can see, which makes the speed more intimidating as you're going around. They say if you go high, there's more road debris, and the traction gets worse, so I'm trying to stay on the lower portions of the track. Again, there, another 137.17, which I think for a basic street car it's pretty reasonable. Again, keeping it left here because I'm afraid of that wall. Coming out left here. Trying to turn a little bit earlier, apex a little bit earlier. You have plenty of track out here. Get the pass here. Fortunately, that gives me a little bit of an early turn in. Coming in offline. Turn a little bit too early here. Almost run out of track, as said. Yeah, we're on the third lap here. The tires are starting to probably reach optimal temperature. It is already getting late in the day. The track's really hot. The tires are hot. This is, I think, the 4th session. Hard braking zone here. Straight line. Turn in. You can carry more speed there than I'm carrying through for sure, but the wall there is just, again, a little intimidating as an amateur. Same thing here. talking trash to the Catalyst is always a useful resource for preventing stress while driving on the track. Coming up on a Mazda here. The fun thing is they made it very clear during the driver orientation that you should pass on the inside, and that if you're going to yield, you should yield to the middle lane, but I literally saw nobody do that the entire day. So good listening, folks. Braking a little bit later there. Getting a little bit more speed through. Yeah, better lap. I feel like that was a better later turn in there. Brought a little bit farther right. Not quite as being much of a baby about the wall. Turning in here a little bit earlier, apex. I feel like I probably could have apexed that earlier with this entire area to run out, but I have to get offline to pass. I'm running in the intermediate group with Jzilla. I'm generally a really good group of people. Got some fast dudes in here. Got some really fast dudes in here, actually. Nice little bullet Mustang there. Looking sweet. He seemed to be taking it easy. The noise you're hearing is definitely my phone jangling around in the door, because I intelligently left it in the door. Boom, past that Honda Fit. Dominated. It's basically like a podium for passing that Honda Fit. Should have gotten a medal for that one. 136, a little bit slower. Braking a little bit later, trying to catch up to this Corvette a little bit. Probably gonna get him on the straight. Yeah, there you go. Carrying a little bit more speed into this turn this time. I'm sure I'm leaving some on the table there, but this late in the day, tires this hot, I'm not taking any chances. a better line than I've been taking earlier. A little bit later turn in. I have a tendency to early apex there. Definitely. I think waiting and coming in just gives you a much better approach. Mr. Banana GG3. Do I have the guts to pass him? Or do I want to do it during their super slick braking area? Like a genius. Of course I'm going to do the super slick braking area. Not bad, 135. With some traffic. I can handle that. We're 8 laps in. I'm sure the tires are getting nice and toasty this late in the day. Probably pushing 200 degrees. Pressures are getting hotter, even though I've been bleeding them. Should probably try taking it easy at this point. But instead, I'm probably going to overdrive the car, because that's what I do. Coming up on this Cayman. This guy seems to love BMW drivers. Like many BMW drivers, he tends to not use his turn signal. I'd like to remind you that I'm driving a BMW. Oh, there we got it, the pass. First I didn't know what that blinking thing was on the back of his car, but, you know, adapt and learn. Alright, past the Honda. Again, definitely dominating Honda. I'm sure it's my incredible driving skills and not the almost triple horsepower advantage. Braked a little bit too late there, almost got a little in trouble. Paid for it. There we go. Remaining range is really low. We're running out of gas too. Car's light. Tires are too hot. But come on, I gotta catch that guy. He's right there. Yeah, I finally taking it easy. All right. And that, my friends, is Charlotte Motor Speedway. What a privilege to drive here. Thanks to Jzilla. Thanks to all the other drivers. It was a total blast. Some amazing people to drive it with.